Greetings fellow Packers, Filipinos against corruption and kleptocracy. Did you know that the word kleptocracy can mean different things depending on the time? Kleptocracy is a type of government where leaders are very corrupt and take resources for themselves. The word kleptocracy comes from Greek words klepto, which means to steal, and kratos, which means power or rule. So, kleptocracy literally means rule by thieves. In a kleptocracy, leaders focus on getting rich, often making life harder for regular people. This can lead to many people living in poverty and facing unfair treatment. Nature of kleptocracy. 1. Corruption-Centric Government. In a kleptocracy, leaders and officials often use their power to steal money for themselves instead of helping the people. 2. Stealing resources. In these governments, the country's money and resources are often taken by a few people instead of being shared with everyone. 3. No accountability. Kleptocratic governments usually hide their actions and do not let people see what they are doing. 3. When people try to expose the corruption, they might be threatened or silenced. 4. Wealth gap. Kleptocracy creates big differences in wealth. 4. While the leaders become very rich, many people are poor and lack basic services. 5. Weak institutions. The systems that are supposed to keep order, like the courts and police, can become corrupt in a kleptocracy, making it easier for corruption to grow. 6. Public anger and unrest. Because of the problems caused by kleptocracy, people often get very angry and frustrated. 6. This can lead to protests or even revolutions. Overall, kleptocracy can weaken democracy and trust in society, allowing corruption to thrive and harming everyone. Countries affected by kleptocracy. 1. Russia. Under Vladimir Putin, a small group of people are said to have most of the power, leading to a lot of corruption and the stealing of national wealth. 2. Venezuela. Poor management of oil resources has caused an economic crisis, with leaders accused of stealing a lot of money from the government. 3. Nigeria. In Nigeria, corruption is especially bad in the oil industry, with big amounts of money going to officials instead of helping the people. 4. Zimbabwe. Under Robert Mugabe, there were many claims of stealing and corruption, which hurt the economy and led to social problems. The Philippines also shows how kleptocracy can hurt a country. During Ferdinand Marcos's time in power, a lot of public money was stolen, and corruption became common. Today, many people argue about how to fix corruption problems, and many view the government as kleptocratic because of ongoing issues. Whether the Philippines is called a kleptocracy can depend on when you look at it, since the situation can change for better or worse. Many people feel their country has serious corruption problems. If you're interested in talking more about corruption in the Philippines, check out my YouTube channel, KleptoStop.Philippines. See you in the next episode. God bless the Philippines.